This is Dabu7. Now, I had talked about on Underground World News Live U.S. nuclear plants being targeted, specifically one that was hit. And what this shows is, even though they want to say they only went in to try to get business details, to see how they operate, what they're doing, how they're doing all this stuff, I don't buy that, because I know they've made their way in. And what they've said is, we're here, we can get in, you can't stop it. And they really didn't do much in this instance in terms of an attack. They were just stealing information, they were saying. But they were able to work their way in. My thing is this. We are seeing widespread, staged cyber attacks across the globe, ladies and gentlemen. They're hitting every sector. They're doing it in little tidbits. They've hit every sector, from hospitals to banks to railroads to universities. Even ATMs here recently, and smaller businesses that were ordering their employees to unplug from the network and to not say a word about what was going on social media. And that was highly suspect. And the fact that the mainstream media is not talking about this latest cyber attack hardly at all, compared to the first round with the WannaCry. Now, when they start targeting U.S. nuclear power plants, this is something you've got to pay attention to. The grid, nuclear power plants, this can cause huge problems. And they want to keep saying that it's unidentified hackers that are doing all this. I don't buy it. I know the skills. I know the tools. I know the mindset of these alphabet gangs and what they're up to and what they do globally. I believe they're pushing the stuff out there through their front groups, and they're just watching everything. Like Eagle Eye, the movie Eagle Eye, where they tap into everything. They could tap into any camera on any block, any cell phone, the mic on your computer at any given time. They can listen in, eavesdrop everywhere at any given time. So how do they not know who these little boogeymen are? Well, when we know that they created the big boogeyman themselves that are running around out here, it all starts to make sense. You can turn a cheek and look the other way, stick your head back in the sand, act like it's not happening, but they've sold you out. Some of you need to face the fire, because that is why we are in this position. It is no one else attacking you. And it's going to be no one else. You dig? They can point the finger at China, North Korea, Russia, all these goons, the boogeyman, whatever. You should know who did it. I don't like the fact that they're targeting nuclear power plants at this point, and it's going right along the lines with everything else. But I wanted to make mention of it and let it be known that this indeed did happen at one of our plants, and they've targeted one. They could target others. They could have targeted others. We just don't know, especially when businesses are ordering people to keep their mouths shut. We don't know the full extent of it. So, I'm going to talk about this more. Underground World News Live over on Dabu777. I'm going to be doing all my live streams over there. I'm going to utilize that channel for live streaming. And keep your eyes peeled for a big video I'm probably going to drop on this channel after this one. It has to do with Mars. And I'm telling you what, we either found a bombshell or we found another bombshell. It's one of the two bombshells that we found. Either a massive lie and fraud, or one of the biggest finds we've ever come across. So I'm going to drop that video, and we're going to be talking about that tonight too. Underground World News Live, 8 p.m. Eastern. Dabu777. Much love, y'all.